Good afternoon. I'm Pablo Sangri, and I'm going to interview the teacher Alonso Fernandez. We're going to talk about the problem of the abortion in Mexico City. So, good afternoon, teacher. What do you think about this theme?
Well, good afternoon, Pablo. Thanks for the invitation. Well, and first of all, you asked me a direct question. I will give you a direct answer. I think abortion is murder. And it's very, very difficult to find arguments to justify a homicide of an innocent human being. What do you think about it?
Well, in this subject, it's not like I can really give you an opinion, but I'm forced to say that I'm not a fan of this new law because of the school, my principals, my family. But what I really think is that a woman can decide over her body, and there's a lot of, legal situations you can work out with this new approval of the abortion in Mexico City. But I have a lot of issues there. So let me ask you another thing. Do you think, as I said lately, that a woman can decide over her body?
Well, that's a very good question that you are asking me, Pablo, because I think it's the essence of the arguments of the pro-choice groups. Different organizations that want to legalize abortion worldwide say, a woman, their argument is a woman has a right to do whatever she wants in her body. But I would ask you, what happens if she has in her womb a son? Her son has a penis. Does she have a penis? Of course not. So it's not her body. There are things that she is carrying in her womb that are not her body. Evidently, that is his son or her daughter. So I would ask them, of course one has a right to do with your body what you want. But what happens if there is another body within your body?
So, and let me ask you this. Is this an objective opinion, or are you saying this from the point of view that you're a Catholic man and you are, you're a Catholic, you teach in a Catholic school and some principles there? Can I ask you this?
Of course. Of course I'm a Catholic. I'm convinced of my faith, of my religion. But also at the same time, I'm a philosopher. And as a philosopher, I think I have the obligation to try to be intelligent, to try to find philosophical and scientific arguments, to find the truthful action right here. And I've read several books about this. I've read even testimonies of women that have been through abortions. And what I would tell you is, we can know today that from the moment of the conception of the human embryo, we have there a human being that is in formation, that externally, physically, perhaps doesn't look like a human being in the first days of formation, but nevertheless, it is something absolutely different than a cell from his father or from his mother, because he has his complete DNA genetic code complete. And actually what today biologists and the doctors say is that the child uses the body of the woman as an organ so that this child may grow. So it's something very marvelous. It's a new human life, and in my opinion, and I think there are many scientific and philosophical arguments that would go in this line, it's a new human being, and I think we should try to respect life.
Well, that's very nice, and we've talked about the woman, the baby, and now let's talk about something more legal, about legal issues. What do you think that approving this law can bring as a result?
This law is about legalizing abortion in Mexico?
Yeah, it's already approved.
Okay, yes, in Mexico City. Well, you're asking me what are the consequences?
Yeah, the legal consequences that this will have. Even if they're bad or good, what do you think this approval will bring to society in Mexico?
Yeah, well, in every country where abortion is legalized, the percentage of abortions increases. They increase. Now, a legal consequence throughout all the nation of Mexico has been very interesting, and is this: that in many states in Mexico, around 18 states right now in Mexico, abortion is not only forbidden, but they have constitutional language in their official laws, in their official sovereign state constitutions where they explicitly recognize the right of any human being, especially an embryo, to live. So I think that's incredible because many pro-life groups have united throughout Mexico to protect the sanctity and the importance and the dignity of human life. And more states, each month there are more states that are beginning to discuss this and to change their constitutions so that they may protect life. I think that's positive.
Okay, well, that was all. It was a real pleasure. Thank you very much. And, well, let's see us next time to talk more about this team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pablo. My pleasure.